if you're given a position to serve the entire Africa and you decide to serve your country alone, you're not.
Have they decided to serve
Because
their
like
country
if you
alone?
look at YouTube music, for instance, right? Every time they even have like a Niger hot like category like that says Nigeria, but I don't even see Uganda hot. I never see like even Togo hot. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Urbanroll Zone now one more time with yours truly DJ Yoga Sean Kweku, and today we have a special guest. You know, he's like one of the cuts we start GH rap music right from the start. When we started promoting GH rap music, these were the cards that were doing it major. Shouts to Kiara and Charlie Wagwan Blood. Charlie Kiara is in the building, Sean Kweku is in the building. And today, as usual, you know, say when we sit like this, we get into all these things you guys they talk for house, you know, all these petty arguments. We try to bring it over here and clarify everything. So say everybody go understand and get in point clearly. Today, I'll get into this tweet that I saw on Twitter that sparked this whole argument we're about to have today. But before that one, let me just remind you guys that Urbanroll Zone Out is on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Just search everywhere, TikTok, just search at Urbanroll, yes sir, and click the follow, like, make sure you're following everything we are doing. And if on this YouTube platform, it's Urbanroll TV show, yes sir, just subscribe and make sure so whenever we drop our new videos, you are catching it and you are supporting this whole vibe, this whole new movement we are bringing. And Urbanroll has a lot of playlists. We have the Urbanroll Emerging Africa playlist. Every time I tell you guys, that's where we put all the new artists and everybody that is really doing something major in this industry. Go out there on AudioMac, iTunes, Spotify, and look for Urbanroll Emerging Africa playlist. Now, 2022, we have introduced a new playlist. Yes, sir. It's called the Urbanroll Aquaba playlist. It's going to be on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. And that one, we're going to infuse more mainstream and you know all the artists you love and you cherish all around Africa on this particular playlist. And if you have any songs that you feel should be on the playlist, feel free to send them to us. If we like them, we feel these songs deserve a push, we'll put it out so that everybody can have it and enjoy what it is. Back to the show today. Kiara is here to clarify things for us. Sean too is here and myself in the middle. And Charlie, I see this tweet, right? And I feel like we have to sit down and discuss this because this whole Ghana Nigerian movement, where it gone, we really need to understand what it going on, the people behind the machinery and, you know, making things happen for all of these, you know, people in Nigeria and other parts of the world. This guy on Twitter, right, wrote this tweet. He said, "Hello, Ghana. Let me tell you some secrets you guys are not aware of. You see, these Nigerian artists and fans proud themselves that they are topping Ghana streaming platforms, that is Apple, Spotify, AudioMac, etc. But let me tell you what you don't know. Have you asked yourself the faceless people that are behind those platforms and controlling these algorithms? Have you asked the names and the origins of the workers that controls the Ghana space of these platforms that represent Ghana on social media?" He also went ahead to say that there's a YouTube channel manager for West Africa. She's a Nigerian and she's actually doing so much for Nigerians than other Africans. And he also said there's like a whole like sub-Saharan African representative who is Nigerian and using the resources to create all these stuff you see everywhere that is pushing Nigerians. And I feel like we should actually sit down and look at it. Do you think Nigerians have higher positions in all these places? That is why they're dominating in Africa than all these other African countries. Is that really something that we should see as a problem? Do you actually think that is the reason why the Nigerians are topping charts just because?
You know, some Nigerians have like top executives.
Okay.
No doubt.
No
the
doubt.
whole point is anybody wants to be in that category has to work
harder.
So Africa, you're doing like 10%. Now if you put in like 90%.
Because there's other people
from other countries coming in.
So you don't think?
No, it's a reason, right?
So from what you're saying, you don't think Nigerians being in higher positions has anything to do with the level their artists are attaining?
No. It will be a factor, but it's not like
main factor. You think the artists themselves are
because
putting
not
in
only
the work.
Nigerians who are in high places. I mean, there are people from Uganda, there are people from Tanzania,
Yeah,
Kenya, Rwanda. You can check it out. Spotify head sub Africa
Yeah.
from Uganda or something. You
True.
understand? So these are only Nigerians. So it shouldn't be a factor. Plus, even in Ghana, we've had Twitter Ghana.
You know that I just saw this one here. It says meet Tajuani, the first ever Apple managing director for Nigeria. So there's actually an
No, but
Apple.
that's Apple manager for Nigeria. It's in
But do we
Nigeria.
have one for Ghana?
Now,
Okay, have you heard anything?
Who
like
was
that?
it?
But okay, just before Sean, do you think Nigerians being in higher positions is the reason why they're getting to all these places? Or you think it's the other people are not making good music?
Well, I think you've asked two different questions. I
Okay.
will try explain them to the best of my ability.
Straight.
Now, when you say good music, let me deal with that first. What is good music?
Good question.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every single time I hear an artist or a musician say, "Oh, but yeah, you know, do good music, but
yeah.
you know, our songs don't get anywhere." But what is good music?
True.
One corner blew all over the world, and
that
people were
music-
going crazy to it.
Yeah.
Good music.
Some kid somewhere, that is his hero. His hero is, what's his name?
Patapa.
Patapa. His hero is Patapa.
True.
And if you see that particular kid, he's going to go back and forth with you if you tell him, compared to Patapa, Sarkodie is the, I'm sorry, compared to Sarkodie, maybe Patapa is the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what really is good music?
What really is good?
So if we're going to look at it from that angle, because art is subjective.
True.
Someone hears it and says, I like this. Maybe it could be the beats. It could be that people like it. It could be like, maybe you go by through,
Yeah.
right? You see, say there's a queue. So you,
So go pop.
exactly.
Just a boyfriend then about that.
Uh-huh. So that is, for me, I think the reason why Nigeria, I wouldn't say it's because they are top people at the at the upper echelons of management in the streaming platforms. That is why they are also, I think it's, for me, I think it's all the right moves they are making.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all based on association.
True.
If you know me and you know Kojo Q and you know all these other people,
Yeah.
when you go there, Spotify,
Yeah.
you know go, bro, you're a DJ. Whose song you go play? If you know the guy you hang out with.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
So like you think it's not a problem if the Nigerians are helping their people.
Bro, nepotism is everywhere.
Hey, look who help who.
Bro,
That's what
it's in
about.
government. It's in, you go make your party. You know your party go pick running
Yeah.
so that he can
Yeah.
make money from it because it looks good for you too.
True.
So for me, Charlie,
But me personally, I feel like if you are given a position to serve the entire Africa and you decide to serve your country alone, you're not.
have they decided to serve
Because
their
like
country
if you
alone?
look at YouTube music, for instance, right? Every time they even have like a Niger hot like category like that says Nigeria, but I don't even see Uganda hot. I never see like even Togo hot. Just put Ghana aside, but I don't even see.
How many Togo artists do you?
You see, that's the point though. You see,
No, like
Tufan.
make it
Tufan
open
is
for
from
them.
Togo.
okay. How many do you
How
know?
many?
I know like 3 or 4.
Okay.
You
know
know,
what I'm
but
saying?
Tufan, you know
I've seen
Tufan.
Tufan.
Tufan is from Togo.
I think we should look at it from the point of the consumer.
Like, so that's the whole point.
Through
is
marketing.
The Ghanaians are not putting themselves out there.
Simple.
It's simple.
It's very simple.
It's very simple.
So you think the Nigerian artists are marketing themselves?
Nigerian
Yes.
artists, I said it before.
Someone like
Yes.
Stonebwoy, right?
No.
It's
Yeah,
putting a lot of work.
It's not even about artists. This is about music executives. I asked you-
Exactly.
I was
That
asking
is his
you,
work.
How many music executives do we even have in Ghana? You know, if we mention 5, and the 5 we go mention say 3, no correct. So we left 2. So make who go do what?
I mean, D Black is a music executive,
no,
right?
Black is an artist who owns a label, a music executive, like an executive producer, doing only executive production. My point is, how many of them, as you said, are making the moves? Do you expect Sony to move and come to a place and say, "Oh, boss, I want to open Sony Ghana"? So, who are you?
True.
We postpone don't even get it. They're not even doing enough work in Ghana self before putting them on some platform for Africa. And why is nobody there? Music executives in Ghana.
But like when I go on like iTunes,
Yeah.
and I go on Spotify, and I go on all these other platforms, Nigerian song drops, and within a second it finds itself on a chart.
But that's what he was saying. Because there's a Nigerian man behind them doing the plugin. You need to go enter there and do the plug.
Exactly.
Who is stopping you from going?
Nobody has held you back.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. No,
Your people are not moving.
They're not moving. I swear, say no music executive has done any meeting with any Sony person. Even though in December, this year December, last year December, there were
a lot of
labels in Ghana.
Yeah.
We're meeting you see, we're meeting here. The boys go day club and jump. That's what they're doing.
So what you're saying is that the Ghanaian artist is not that serious and
Not the
hungry.
artist, the executive, the people behind the artist, or the people who are supposed to be behind the artist.
I think
Are not as hungry.
I wouldn't. Okay, so another thing is when we are discussing other people, we should also give them grace because we don't know what them today what they are doing or what they are or the implications of their actions and things. So
yeah, but we know they see. As we know they see, no implication, no they do anything.
I get where you're coming
Simple.
from. I get where you're coming from, but we also for watch out.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, because we can't totally ignore the fact that a Nigerian is heading YouTube in West Africa and is helping them and leaving the others. We can't ignore that, because at the end of the day...
If you want to do that, then we can start to bring facts out. Like, there's a Twitter office in Ghana.
Ghana now, yeah. Twitter.
How many years has it been active?
Just this year, right?
No,
it's just this year.
no, in 2022.
Twitter office was just
It was last year.
Last year they rolled out recruitment.
Yes. Yeah, it was
They
last
rolled
year.
out recruitment last year that they wanted to open an office, and they started like, let's say from December, they started.
Yeah,
Just
December was very hot.
Yeah.
Sit here and tell me one thing. One, that Twitter Ghana has impacted the Ghana music industry.
But that is not their aim.
If it was a Nigerian on that same Twitter, you go see what I talk about.
Okay.
You see them
Wait. I'm not going to, you know why? Because you are just be conjecture. You be guesswork.
Yeah, it be guesswork.
The thing is, with my experience dealing with like brands and stuff, most of the time, the only way you will bring in an artist if you get like there's something that they can do together. Like let's say maybe club go pick R2Bs so say they go push out or Shatter with Storm.
Yeah.
You know, so unless there's something like that.
So make I continue my point.
Okay.
So then Twitter Ghana came on the trending list.
Yeah.
Right, on a CEO confirmed. You open Twitter, it has Afro Cheddar at the top.
Okay.
And whose picture was there?
I don't know.
Wizkid,
Wizkid,
yeah.
because he was headlining the show.
So this is my point. This is subject. So if me, Sean Kweku,
Okay.
I don't own Twitter Ghana, I'm a Ghanaian, right? Who organized Afro Cheddar? DJ Yoga
Ghanaian.
is a Ghanaian. Who you go put to? Isn't it a Ghanaian? Even if you cause the whole month of December, I want your face to just be on that Twitter thing. You see, that's what.
So what you're saying is that Ghanaians
I get it, but you see, what you just said, you make it sound simplistic, but it's actually very complicated.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, the promoters are looking for money. And they went to Wizkid because he has the numbers. And they need their money back. They are businessmen.
True.
So
You
nothing
understand what I'm saying?
is
So you can't
nothing is stopping them.
because but the fact that he's a
Nothing
Ghanaian.
is stopping him
Okay.
for putting Wizkid still on the bill.
But you could
And
still use
putting
the other Ghanaians on the
artists
bill.
just to push. See what Wizkid did with.
Which other Ghanaian artist
Was on it?
Stoneboy was on
Yeah,
it.
but was Stoneboy? Did Stoneboy have the push? Maybe Stoneboy and Afro Cheddar.
But then that is you see, but again, it comes back to the executive. That is not the role of Twitter Ghana.
No, that's not
That
what
is the
Twitter
role of
Ghana
maybe the musicians, my executives.
to do. So my point is, if it was a
Yes.
Nigerian, right? This is how Nigerians work. I know for a fact that this thing I'm going to do for a month is going to be open and with that space, right? So just because of that fact, Stoneboy's manager or SAS manager can come in a deal with Afro Cheddar,
Yeah.
knowing that he's not as big as Wizkid, and Wizkid is the headliner, and then strike that thing. And that's the moves you're talking about. That is what Ghana people want. Either we don't know how to do it, technical know-how, or I just know the kid.
I think we know how to do it. I just think that we don't have the right individuals to
Do it.
No, let me.
Me self.
No,
Me self. I'm going to
Make your point.
It's because when you look at the artists, them are managers, they are being managed by their homeboys. You know, because your homeboy where you struggle, they pay just so that he keeps it in the family.
Yeah.
But people haven't understood that you need to move to a certain level after a time. Me and you go play Chaskelia, but I dey grow. I got bills to pay. I for move on. I can keep you around like a road manager.
Exactly.
But you can't take me to the next level. And that be the thing, because we need to make the moves. And you're telling bro, your people themselves know the meeting they say, the person you have to go to the meeting, they some place they drink.
The jump. Can you come and say Nigerians are in high position? Where who go to high position there?
But you see, let's look at some platform like TikTok, which is currently influencing the music industry. You see the TikTok influencers from Ghana.
What are they doing?
Are they really influencing music?
Exactly my point. Because I said I want to mention Jackie Mensa. I talk already. Make it continue. Sit here.
There's Asantua, there's Jackie, there is all this Wesley Kessie that's made in Ghana, and all these people.
Are they like consciously? I don't know if the managers have to go to them or they have to go to the managers.
There has to be
somebody forgot somebody.
They forbid the artist because the artist needs it.
Exactly.
The guy has his platform. You know be Urbanroll for go chase somebody make it come. If the guy be upcoming artist,
of course. Exactly.
So you for chase Urbanroll.
No, but even if for portfolio's sake, right? If I was an influencer, TikTok influencer, and I know that TikTok right now is the number one place to discover music. An influencer, you can't even have a date that I put out.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That is, you see.
But what does he get? You see, it also comes down to what does he get?
No, it's business.
Exactly.
I know.
So unless the person be business minded.
So who are you blaming that the people are not business minded? They can't blame anybody. They're just stupid.
So what you're saying is that
it's a cultural thing.
You think it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing. From what I'm seeing,
we know the fit plan. And yes, we know if we think and plan and include our brothers and our sisters to get this cheese. Whereas your people, they do all. So don't blame them. Don't talk to this about Nigeria again. We close zoned out forever. Nigerians are smarter than us. It not be them our fault. We just know the fit. Our executives can't do it. Our artists can't do it.
I feel like
know the fit.
They are smart to a certain extent.
Everybody's smart.
But to a certain extent, why? You can
go on.
Because you see, we can't totally say that our people are like dumb.
I never said that.
Because the opposite of smart is like, because you know why I'm saying this. You see, Sarkodie is like has won BT 2 times and has done so much for the Ghanaian music industry, even Africa. He's a very big brand. Look at how Sarkodie has to struggle to get certain, plays and streams and numbers.
Sark's supposed to get streams.
I mean, for Sarkodie to hit 1 million in a day is news. If Sarkodie or Stombo, any of them hits 1 million in a day or
haven't they done 1 million in a day?
In a week. Wave news. In a day, Seth, how many people they do 1 million in a day in Ghana?
I mean, honestly speaking, I feel Sark, Stoneboy, Shatawali, they've done like their part. They've done a lot.
I feel like
they've done it. I feel like for them, so those 3, they have done what they can do. From where they're coming from, 2008, there's not even internet.
True.
So if their managers and other people around them don't understand this new dynamic, for me, it'd be cool. Because even with that, them can be BT and things.
I don't think it's cool, to be very honest.
I feel like
I'll say why.
The standards they have set is what everybody is following. They could have raised the bar.
I think the thing, you see, the reason why I was saying to Sean earlier is that we don't know what moves are, is because we are not privy to the information we didn't get. We're also going to talk about that. We don't talk about the industry, what's going on. Always they see beef.
You
know what I'm saying?
Nobody gets it.
But for me personally, I think Sarkodie has hit a class in where they fit penetrate them. And me speaking about this from the outside, looking in, and I see like it's his language barrier. There's a language barrier because he's competing on the international market or even the African market with the likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, and these people all they sing in pidgin. On the international market, everybody is saying what's his name? Burna Boy, Wizkid, Umale, Fireboy. Bro, because they are singing in pidgin
in a language
no
that
matter
everybody
how
can
dope of
understand.
it is, you don't understand what he's saying.
That's Stoneboy.
A stone boy.
So he probably has him. That's why he has. That guy, he fights too much.
So me, I think I feel say that the
Stoneboy.
they've done that part. No, just focus on the case.
Bro, they are not done.
They're done.
No, they are not.
But they're done well. Like
They're not done.
No,
They are not done. They are not done.
Bro, they
are
did not
not
finish. If you go finish.
They are not done. When you say they are done, I disagree. Because they are supposed to set a certain standard
They
that.
for keep going.
Yeah, they for you
So
see
they are
that they
not
for
done.
raise the bar so
You
high.
see, they for change.
Okay, let me rephrase. I think they can't.
No,
They
it's not.
cannot.
It's not.
I
They
don't think
can't.
they can't.
They
Because if
can't.
they want to do this, they for sit down, really do everything from the team, from the scratch to the top.
That is what has to be done.
Because you
But we
see,
have to do that.
in
Who
their
has to do
time,
that for
in
you?
their time, is you sign to a label, get money, open your own label, chop then retire, buy house and sell. That be the time of music.
Bro, your man signed an artist and the artist left and had a whole fight with him and stuff.
All the three of them.
So that's
All the
that's
three of them. Oh yeah, that's the second guy.
The same thing, and they all signed to
And all the three of them, yes, it's true. All the three of them.
Let me have them at time day.
So that shows you that they can't manage.
Anybody, so say about time. That's why I feel like
You can't manage yourself. You can't manage
everybody.
others.
Yeah, they reach for this.
so what you're saying is that
Ghanaians
Ghanaians not topping charts and let's say other Africans, Rwanda, Uganda is not because Nigerians are in
But what has
high
Nigeria
positions.
done? Nigeria has been doing the stuff. But when you put on Netflix, the only Nigerian movies that they watch.
Exactly.
But Nigerians capitalize on Christmas because they know, say, Americans, they do Christmas
Christmas.
movies.
You see,
and they did a
know how.
Christmas movie in Niger Christmas. I watched it and I loved it. I don't see any.
What's with the you? So I say because you are not doing it, I shouldn't do it, or because you can't do it. Me to make
Guys, we need to stop
So
neglecting them.
the problem is that the Ghanaian has a problem with coming together, having
Thank
a
you.
shared common vision,
Thank you.
and working to make it
Thank
happen.
you.
and thinking.
And think no. See,
Be serious.
I hate that you say that and you laugh. It's a pandemic. We have a thinking pandemic in our country. A lack of thinking pandemic. People know they think.
Yeah, really fit.
Nobody thinks. No, I'm serious. From you know how you know a country be messed up, when you drive, when you are stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
We all did the lane inside.
Yeah.
Somebody go use the shoulder of the road, enter from some other side, and you will be rewarded. The people that they fuck up, they say, you go catch some corner, and then some fucking truck driver where they mess up the whole thing. Because they don't think.
See,
Thank
who
you.
in Ghana has an international record label there? Who?
SAC has publishing.
After the whole skirmishes with the convict sites,
Yeah.
You know, everybody.
True.
There was Rock Nation
That shit was
sometimes.
funny.
Nah, nobody has a same.
One of my biggest disappointments was when I saw SAC there.
Cloud chasing my pocket.
When I saw SAC there with Snoop Dogg at his first BET appearance, and I never got a song from both of them till now. And I was like, Kanye West.
It ends there. There's no like,
who is going to say
bro,
what?
we need heavy hitters
Yeah,
in
who
the
is going to
game.
say what?
Who are going to open the doors and say, listen, this be my guy.
Opposer.
And we
have heavy hitters, but I think we have, but they are refusing to be.
Now, investment. When you invest in a Ghanaian artist, what do you get back? That you should have heavy hitters.
That's
You're not
it.
making any money back.
That's the
The
big
funny
question.
thing is, as an artist manager, I want to put
That's a big
100,000. How much?
How do I get it back?
You go tell you say no.
Because you don't get the numbers.
You go tell you say no.
You don't get the number. You go music and they go tell you, say, oh, your royalties for 2 years be thousands.
What's good though?
How are you showing that to an investor?
True.
Bro, it's like
So it's a cultural problem.
that's
from
what I'm
what you're
saying. Like there's so much work that has to be. It's not a one. It's a macro problem. From the radios to the organizational bodies, musical, Cosca, the artists themselves, they don't get sense.
Yeah. You have sat here and you come and see like 3 music executives in Ghana. That alone should let you know that even if they open the space for us, nobody is qualified in Ghana to go and sit there.
Oh, I don't agree.
That one I don't agree.
Tell me.
Kwame Fachi is a music executive.
There are
Yeah, he handles Adina.
There are people
Yeah, I
that are
know.
very there's Seven Xavier. There's I don't know if you know Hamatan Rain because they are responsible.
I know Hamatan.
Yes. She's doing pretty well. I think she's with is this Spotify? It's Apple.
I don't know whether
She played this for us before. But then let's talk about this.
you know we have people at Boom Play or Mensa and Cool.
Exactly. Even I know
Sway
that-
Kid.
Yeah, Sway Kid.
There are people there. So I'm saying even these people, even locally safe, like how well are they doing?
I like your question
You
because
see, how well are they doing? How many playlists are they like? How well are they doing?
In
inside?
market, you see, you know why when you say that, I like to take a step back because in marketing, there's a saying that the market determines. You can only grow at the rate of your market.
At the back.
So unless these other things, structures are in place,
But these people have been able to come out with that, like Hamilton is working with.
but Nigerians don't have all the
They didn't
structures.
have all this. Now
but
they have. I'm saying
bro, they
didn't
push.
have.
They come here, they pick them. They sit there, they talk, say you meet Olamide when he was an
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have,
Way
but
back.
they built it.
Way back.
I met so many
Me
artists.
and
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
things for studios inside for
Way
Agoba
back.
in 2008.
Yeah, way
Exactly.
back.
Can't mix the whole album.
Yeah, way
Bro, they move.
I feel like we need to take our crafts outside of our comfort zone.
But also, do we have the
The
products?
resources.
Oh, the product there.
need good
Let's
music.
not get there yet, because we'll talk about good music. But I'm even saying, yes, we have
Do you-
some.
do we-
We have some.
Do we have the
We get
products
some.
to flood the market
We have some.
the way the Nigerians are flooded?
No.
You see, it's near the top, like it's deep. Cause
Yeah.
when I mix self be bad, your dancehall king self mix be bad. You be boom, boom, boom. Bro. No,
Facts.
Charlie, for someone who says makes so much noise,
For both studio go,
Fact.
he makes it some.
guy, you know your man has a whole feature with Beyonce. That was a classic.
Yeah.
But
What happened after
There's no PR system in Ghana. That one there, zero.
Guy,
There's
what
no-
happened after that feature?
What's it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And then the guy gets back and has to do rape accusations online.
Before he can release.
Bro, there's too much nonsense.
In our,
no
in
more
our,
sports, Charlie.
in our system.
I mean, I feel it's technical know-how. That's one. You don't know how to. But then two, the people
Bro,
who
if you don't know how to, you can learn.
You can learn.
Yeah.
So we are not organizing a lot of symposiums
Workshops.
and workshops.
Bro, do you know the workshop people they
Ah, yeah,
Do you know the spaces people where they
So
ask
then
themselves-
that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
not even
Guy,
authentic.
they tell you say come perform at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. The artists they catch there 11. You know they go sound check safe.
Oh, what they
You
do.
know they exercise, they feel hold their breath.
You know, say,
guy,
this
like,
thing they talk. There was this time, EL was booked in the whole university or something, and I had to go play with him. Right? We got there very late. That the people had gotten so tired, they had left the show. And do you know what happened to us? They chased us from water region with stones. Cyril was fighting on our. I remember this thing. So, it comes back to having
Guy, we are not
management
serious.
that is not.
No, that is serious. That's it.
You
all know
serious.
serious.
Guy, a Ghanaian, you know, see Sadiq, they fire a.
Yeah, came
And then Sadiq is every for me. Sadiq said he want to take the window hype past anybody. And they back the business.
Now,
You see,
Ghana,
so-
you buy us, foreigner.
No,
Foreigner, they are
Yeah.
But
You see, it's like the whole racial thing where
Yeah.
Black Americans they complain about racism and
And
whatever,
stuff.
and we don't see it because we are not in the
Yeah,
system.
not
So when we go there are systems for us to actually do better than
Than
them.
them.
Yeah.
So they don't care.
They don't
We don't
care. They
care.
don't care.
But
We
then
don't survive.
they say, we lazy. But we don't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Your own person, they kill you. Why you know go through somebody? If somebody they maltreat me for somewhere, I don't care because me I'm nobody else. But if you be my guy,
my point is, if it was our agenda, right? Wonderland was at the first or biggest, second biggest
Yeah,
show in December.
yeah.
And if me, or no opinion, because I know the position, I know what I do. If somebody gets an agenda, say, okay, this platform, I will push a Ghanaian artist, just one, make the people from UK, the US, or come and I say, this person, they Ghana. There's a way you can put the video and that person and hype that person.
no.
There is.
No, do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm speaking from a purely business standpoint.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you come from the business side,
Why is this?
It's
The
a
music
business,
industry
showbiz.
is a
It's
business.
showbiz.
like for the business side, that's why you have a Davido.
Yes.
Right? That's why you will have a Davido.
And you know how much you pay the video?
Exactly. But then,
If Sam they charge 60K,
how much Davido will charge? But
and
you
the
see-
video is charging
see-
your own person, and
Let me
the
give
video is
you a
across
typical-
markets.
see, let me give
They
you a
get the
typical
Americans,
example.
UKs,
Everybody.
Let me-
Jamaicans.
Everybody.
See, let me give a typical example. Wizkid and Thames, right? Wizkid is Wizkid. Terms was like this. There's an agenda. We need to push more female Nigerian
Nigerian
artists.
artists.
How didn't Whiskey team promote Thames? Now she's an RCA.
What I want to hear your final words, like what you guys think say we for do going forward, the Ghanaian industry, in terms of getting our stuff on all these platforms. Since it looks like both of you disagree, say Nigerians being in those positions has nothing to do with us being in the back.
Yeah, it's not because it's not anything. It's simple. Ghana artists need to work because they have the products. Somehow, we need people in positions that can be managers, PRs, technical people. Not be somebody unknown for Kidita. We need technical people, business-minded people that can do business proposal, send it to these people, and then we need an agenda. But you can't set all the things because even if you set the first one, products no day. If the product day, nobody there to push up. If someone there to push up, there's nobody there to handle the business. So we just go to run in circles. Even if they give us the opportunity, safe.
Bro, you know
what to go do?
You know me. This is how I see. Anytime something comes, this is how I see it. There's already a reference, and the reference is the Nigerian now sitting there.
Yeah.
They have shown us that it's possible.
It's possible, exactly.
We see it on Netflix. We see it everywhere.
So do some. Yeah, do some. Who don't hold you? Do some.
What do you do everything?
So we should stop complaining about.
That long message Stoneboy go around like.
You don't need. You don't need. Yo, bro. Yeah. Do some. Do your own. Don't find your way.
Find your way.
So what you're saying is that the Nigerian industry are doing their thing, and we too have to find our own way.
Exactly.
Have you heard the Francophones complaining? We all know they are.
Well, you see, the Francophone market be different.
Tomato tapen, je m'appelle. You know they here for you.
Oh yeah, but you should say. Yeah, but you say that. When was the last time you heard like one of their recent artists?
Because they know they focus here. They need the
exactly. That market be different from
but be focused on their market.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, David are selling over there. Yeah, they are selling there. Yeah. See, that's the whole point. So for that.
Bro, I was in Uganda and the boys saw me like DJ Yoga from Ghana. And they were like, DJ Yoga, where's J. Derobi? And the time I was there, J. Derobi's song was like everywhere in Uganda.
What to take do?
And
by not being forced, nobody there to help him. That guy to say not being forced, I don't get money. The business guy to say me, I don't go invest in you guys, so got the money no go come. So you go make money. 1 with 2 CD. It's not today I get 6 CD.
You see the
it don't belong.
So I feel say in a nutshell, Ghanaians for change our cultural attitude towards ourselves and our music. And then from what you're saying, I think say love is an issue. We don't really love ourselves that much to sacrifice.
Does the Ghana man know himself? He doesn't know who he is.
True.
The Ghanaian doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know who he is. You know if he think. So how can he think for himself? He don't know anything.
That's
true.
It
is what it is.
It is what it is, Charlie. If you are watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow us on all platforms at Urbanroll. Follow me myself at DJ Yoga GH everywhere on Twitter, on Instagram at DJ Yoga Ghana. The old one is hacked, Charlie. They hacked me last year. Well, I go through a lot, but we start a new fresh page. Follow Sean Kweku on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Follow Kiara as well, Charlie. Facebook, Twitter. Make sure say any questions you get. If somebody talks something where like question
out me.
It's all for the love of the culture.
Yeah, and support Urbanroll playlist, our new playlist on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, Charlie. So saying we will stop the complaints, say the Nigerians support.
Yeah, support.
Support it so that we can use our platforms to help the Ghanaian artists. In a nutshell, all we are saying is that let's change our cultural attitude. Let's bring a lot of love and put the hate and the pull him down, PhD attitude aside, and let's look for how we will make the plate. You see the plate is big. Everybody go fit eat. Everybody go fit get in Rolls Royce for inside. If we fail to recognize that, because most of the time Ghanaians they see say this one pack go fit get a Rolls Royce, so we could try bring them down. But at the end of the day, Rolls Royce company made like 1 million pieces, so everybody can get one. If we work together as a team and make sure say everybody is an inclusive thing, all inclusive thing, we will succeed. Thank you so much for rocking with us on Urbanroll Zone Out. And as usual, support. If your comments are getting deleted, it means you're using foul words.
Don't
Make
use
sure
foul words.
you use clean
beg.
them.
Mind your language.
Yeah,
Mind your language.
And, you know, support the love. Big up, Charlie. We are out. Anything before we say bye?
No, we're good.
Stay
We're good.
positive.
Stay
COVID
positive.
is real.
Yeah,
Charlie.
for real, it is, Charlie.
All right.
It is. One, peace out.